Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome back to Mistress of the Gates Tarot. I'm your goddess, Alicia. Welcome in, family, to a beautiful Saturday morning here in the East Coast. Whatever time it is in your neck of the woods, whatever day, month, week, or year this comes across your channel. Welcome in, family. You're being guided today to partake. Hello, Lisa. Good morning, beloved. Namaste, beautiful. You're being guided today. You're gonna excuse me, y'all. I got a little bit allergies going on. So if you hear a little congestion, it's allergy, not a cold. You're being guided today to partake in an amazingly profound ancestral veneration ceremony. Today, as every Saturday on this platform, it's a day that we use to step out of our comfort zone, step out of the world and whatever's going on. Take a moment of pause, of stillness to honor our ancestral bloodlines. Those that passed on into other dimensions, into the afterlife. Those who reside on high of the highest white light, that sit in a court above all land to govern those of us who still linger below, offering us protection, guidance, provisions, resources, all the help that we need to navigate through this chaotic society, this planet Earth, this big classroom, to face our karmic debts, our karmic lessons, to learn to gain our wings, to fly away, to meet them again on the other side. For mamas and papas, sisters and brothers, aunties and uncles, godmamas, those who have lost children, those who have lost the unknown. We use this time to honor the known and the unknown. Those who have faced death, those who have passed away, for conversations that weren't had, for goodbyes that were not had, for conflict resolution that was not had. Today we honor this day. We take this moment to speak to them, to reach out to them, to ask them to step out of that dimension and enter our portal, to rest with us in this sanctuary, to receive gifts, donations, offerings of love, of unity, of positive remembrance. This is not a day to remember loss or to honor grief. For we know in that selfish act, for they are truly in a better place of peace, not needing our tears, not needing our fears, not needing our worries, not wanting our grief, for they are not lost. They're with us every moment of every day, present in our soul, in our DNA, our blood of blood, our bone of bone, never to be forgotten. We are never alone. Whether you believe or not, whether you confess or not, whether you venerate or not, it does not erase the absolution that our bloodline rests in our altar, our temple, our soul, our heart, our remembrance daily. So for those who have sowed a generous seed, who have bought a donation, an offering to be burned today in our ceremonial ritual, to remember those that they love that have gone on, to sit with love in your hearts and a smile on your face to remember the life they left behind. For we are on borrowed time, using borrowed resources from ancestral bloodlines so far beyond our imagination. And we reach in and we reach back and we say, today, I remember you. I honor you. I celebrate you. I thank you. I give gratitude for the small wins, for the challenges, the obstacles, the endings, the elevation, the transformation, and the healing energy given every day, freely and unconditionally. So, within the next 10 or 15 minutes, as we invite those in who have sowed a seed to see their ceremonial donation sent off into the ethers, to rest upon their ancestral bloodline in return for requests, desires, dreams, and wishes coming true, so that they may hear your voice, feel your love, and stay with you until you breathe no more. So for Vanita 817, Devin, Phoenix, Jennifer 389, Dominic Lewis, Lisa Ann Mason, KY Zawa 946. As always, I include myself and my lovely triple threat, my children. Elijah, Alasia, and Yamina are my babies. If you would like to include an offering for your ancestral bloodline in remembrance of the love and the legacy they left behind, you will have the next 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. We will begin at 12:45 to purchase your own offering. This is our ancestral lucky buck. Your name will be placed upon the back of it. It'll be included in today's ceremony ritual. How do you make that donation? Let me put that in the chat, my loves. For those that would like to include an offering in today's ceremony ritual for your own bloodline, I will put in the chat exactly how you would do that. As we invite others to come in to join us, so if you'd like to purchase an offering for today's ceremony, the instructions are now in the chat. I'm not sure what family is today. It's pretty quiet today in the chat. Where's everybody at? I know it's Saturday. Many are sleeping in late. But for those that sow the seed, I'm sure you would love to see your donation. Excuse me. It's going to be a lot of sneezing, y'all. It's going to be a lot of sneezing. I don't know, we're in December. It's cold. I don't know what all these allergies are coming from. But if you know your birth chart, as I do, this was prophesied in my birth chart that for December, I will be experiencing allergies. So if you keep up with your birth chart, you will know what changes are coming to your spiritual body during your transformation, and you will not be afraid or worried. So until 12:45, you have to purchase your own ancestral offering. You can Cash App, PayPal, Super Thanks. It's $3.33 or more donation to include an offering in today's ceremony for your bloodline. Hello, beloved. Hello, Lori. Thank you, beloved. Let's get you down, beloved. Lori. LORR 9008. There you go, Lori. Thank you, beloved. Who else is in the room today? This phone is so small I can barely see. Melanated. Hello, melanated goddess. Welcome in. Hello, beloved. Come on in, family. Come on in.
I recently purchased the most popular glucose.
Ooh. I'm gonna take that out. Hello, beloved. Come on, family. Come on into the chat. Don't be shy. Say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. If you're new, welcome. Welcome and join the family. Subscribe. Come back again. My A1s in the house. Always welcome. Always glad to see you, queens. We got 5 minutes. I'll start the ceremony. I will call the names of those who are included in today's offering, today's ceremony. Once again, we've got Lori Nimes. We've got KY Zawa, 946. Miss Lisa Ann Mason, Dominic Lewis, Jennifer, 389. Jennifer Brown, 389. Phoenix, and her mother Devin. Vernita, 817. Vernita Hamblin, 817, including me and my triple threat. my three. Welcome in, beloveds. Welcome in. What's up, Georgia in the house? Georgia in the house. Hello, Tarot by Nature. What's up, fam? Hello, Donald. Samantha. Hello, Samantha. Namaste, beloved. Welcome in. Welcome in. Shalom. Shalom. Shalom, Dory. Yes. If you would like to include offering for your bloodline in today's ceremony, a donation by super chat, super thanks, Cashapp or PayPal listed in the chat. We'll get you a $100 ancestral lucky buck for today's ceremony. So far, those that are included, your names have been called. Your offering is titled with your name, ready for the ceremony to begin. Levi. Hello, Levi. Thank you for that floating heart, beloved. Thank you, Tarot. Thank you, Tarot. Kelly. What's up, Miss Kelly Price? Hey, Queen. Namaste. Welcome in. Now I see people coming in, family coming in. I just had to be patient and wait a minute. If you would like to include offering for your ancestors in today's ceremony, any donation of $3 or more, super thanks, Cashapp or PayPal, will trigger a ancestral lucky buck to be included with all others in today's ceremony. Honey pot is ready, full of goodness, herbs, ointments, flowers, petals that our ancestors love. Beautiful fragrance of cinnamon and bay and orchids and rose. We have some brown sugar in here. Always salt to ground the energy. We have some grandpa spirit Florida water. I love my own special brew. Calling out the ancestral bloodline today. We got some mugwort, some vervain. We're getting busy in the honey pot today. So, may it be well received with gratitude and humbleness in our energy as we step aside and give them room to come in, to reside in our sanctuary. We are going to go ahead and begin our ceremonial offering. Now you can as well pray along. If you have your own candle to burn or your own incense, feel free to do so. We invite you. We call to you our blood of blood, our bone of bone, the DNA that flows throughout our bodies, the breath that gives us life, the sun that rises, and the moon that rests to protect us as we slumber every night. We take a moment of stillness to recognize those that have passed on, both known and unknown, who have reached the other side, to elevate high of the highest white light, those that have offered up to be ancestral protectors, shielders, to provide resources, to move mountains and part the seas and give us safe travels here and there and fro. For those that offer us a healing in times of unrest and wellness. For those that protect our finances, our inheritance, to provide generational wealth, that lead us through the ascension and transformation so that we may walk in a higher self. Those that protect our children, our homes, our abundance, our jobs. Those that enter us as we drive in our cars, on the buses, on the airplanes traveling across the world. Those that have decided they shall honor us and wear the wings so they may sit in a higher court of law, providing us with justice and judgments, renewal and restoration. We thank you. We remember you with love, with celebration. For your passing is not a grief, not a loss, but a true divine presence that rests upon our souls every day. We come to this place to venerate you and celebrate you, knowing that you're always near and never far away. Hear our voice, catch our tears, resolve our fears, and put us on the throne, and provide a table and a home when we may invite you in to elevate us higher and higher and higher until we reach our life's destiny. For the mamas and the papas, the greats, for the sisters and brothers, for the aunties, the uncles, the cousins, for the children that were lost, for those who have chosen to cover us in your blood. We honor you this day in this victorious ceremony of life, of legacy. May you continue to rest, heal, and elevate. May we continue to rest upon your strength. Continue breaking these generational curses over our entire bloodline so that we may be free one day to fly away and meet you with open arms. Thank you so much for this land, for this world, for this life, for this sunshine, for the peace and joy only you can bring, for being our front line, and for always having our back. For those who have sowed a seed in honor of their bloodlines, may it be received and returned tenfold to their home to honor their desires and their requests to be happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise beyond their years. Reach in and hold us, never letting go, until we meet again with love. We love you all. May you never leave our side. Ashe. And as I speak it, so it is. And as I will it, it shall be. that every word of my mouth, every breath of life that I give, be received in positive energy and rest upon your holy presence. Ashe. For Renita Hamlin, age 17. May the seeds that you have sowed be returned to you in your home tenfold. Ashe, ashe, and ashe. For Devin and your baby girl Phoenix, for the seeds that have been sowed, may Spirit return them to your home tenfold. Ashe, ashe, and ashe. For Jennifer Brown, 381. For the seed that has been sowed, may Spirit bless you in your home tenfold. Ashe, ashe, and ashe. For Dominic Lewis, for the seed that has been sowed, may Spirit bless you in your home tenfold. Ashe, ashe, and ashe. For Lisa, for Miss Lisa and Mason, for the seed that you've sowed, may Spirit bless you in your home tenfold. Ashe, ashe, and ashe. For KY Zawa, 946. For the seed that has been sowed, may the Spirit bless you in your home tenfold. Ashe, ashe, and ashe. And for Lori Nimes, 9008. For the seed that has been sowed, may the Spirit bless you in your home tenfold. Ashe, ashe, and ashe. And Spirit, while or others that are calling, do not pass me by. The seeds that I sow, for the deeds of my soul, for the energy I bring, for the boundless ways that I come through for you. May every seed be returned to my home tenfold. May all blessings be returned. Ashe, ashe, and ashe. Woo. Fast burn means Thank you to everyone that participated in today's ancestral veneration ceremony. Thank you, everybody. Oh my God, I wish you could smell how good it smells in here. Woo! Yes. It smells delicious. Okay, everybody, that ends today's ancestral veneration ceremony. As we now embark upon today's channel message. Thank you for everybody that participated. Ashe, Lisa, Ashe. Hello, Angel. Angel Bostic, welcome in. Thank you, beloved Kelly. Thank you, Miss Price, for that floating heart. Thank you, beloved. Thank you, Levi. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Samantha, your phone is dying. It's okay, beloved. We're going to be here for a minute. Feel free to charge it, and we'll be here when you come back. Okay, beloveds? Now we will commence upon today's reading. In my pre-shuffle, as always, I ask the ancestors, what is today's most important message for your loved ones, for the collective? The card that fell out was a healthier, happier you. That's the message that fell out for today. (2026) is fast approaching, y'all. We got 2 weeks left of this year. Some of us already doing a year in review, taking notes to make changes, choose new directions, start that business, get healthier in our bodies, in our mind. And our health is not just about your physical body. Thank you all for the blessings. I'm gonna be sneezing. I'm purging and detoxing. I don't know what else it could be. Health is not just about your physical body. It's about your mental stability, your emotional wellness. How does that soul show up? Is it strong? Is it connected? Are you mentally aware of your surroundings, of the downloads, the spiritual signs, the guidance that's been given to you in the whispers in the wind? Are you aware of why you had to go through that situation? Why you had to go through that circumstance? How Spirit made you come out on the other side stronger, healthier, free to move into a new year full of promise and opportunities. Destiny is calling. Has been calling many of us since 2020, 2019. The last 3, 4 to 5 years have been life-changing, transformative, revealing, and have given us a major deliverance in our love lives, in our family situations, and on our jobs, and our spiritual pursuit of entrepreneurship and a higher elevation. So when you first get, this is my ancestral deck. Many of you know that my bloodline is strongly connected to Native American indigenous roots. Blackfoot, this is my Native American ancestral deck. So we'll get a couple of cards to see what the bloodline has to say. Now, you may also have indigenous blood in your family. Many, if not all of us do. Whether or not you resonate, you celebrate, you connect to honor, we all are from one blood, one people, one land. The original prophecy, the original soil, the original bloodline flows throughout all of our veins. We are all connected. At this point, there's nothing new under the earth. There's nothing new left under the earth. We are all living on borrowed everything at this point. Let's see what the ancestors have to say today. The most important messages from your bloodline. We have a lady here, which represents the Empress energy. Now, tarot has no gender associated normally, depending on what the cards complement the reading. This is the energy of the Empress. The Empress represents abundance, fertility, birthing something brand new. This could be an opportunity, a new career, a new job, a new home. You could be reaping your generational wealth. There could be a spiritual inheritance coming in, a jackpot, sudden income, unexpected fortune. As the card says, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Enjoy your growth and reap your rewards that are on the way. We see the apple in the back represents deliciousness, represents the feeding, represents birth and abundance. We have a mountain. We have the mountains here. We have the mountains here. And it says, stand your ground. Stand your ground. 2026 is going to be your year of destiny. It's going to be cloaked with new opportunities. I see a lot of abundance and wealth happening, transferring, increasing in 2026. We have also learned a lot about ourselves, those who we were with, where we're going, and what we want. A lot of us have grown up a lot in this year, whether it was forced or not. We've grown. We've grown a lot. Spiritually, independently, financially, we've grown. We've matured. We've learned to take our L's like big boys and big girls, tie up our bootstraps, and keep on pushing, keep on walking until we land in victory. Until we arrive at a door full of opportunity. We are committed and determined for next year to be the year of best, of better, of more, of freedom, of joy. Stand your ground. New levels bring new devils. And the more you grow, the more you know, the more you elevate, the more you transform, they will come. Those, excuse me, whether it be family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, exes, strangers, know that the more you are valued by the divine, the more they will value getting to know you, getting next to you, sticking around you. Those vampires, those snakes, those users and abusers will come in with fake apologies, gaslighting you, trying to manipulate you, scam you. They will test the real new you to see if you're strong, if you really have a backbone, if you really matured, if you really grown away from the gossip, the chaos, the drama. They will try everything they can to pull you back in. Be part of the circus, part of the show. You're going to have to stand your ground, hold your resolve, stick to your word, and not fall prey to old energy, old places, old behaviors, old habits, old people. We've got a traitor here. Exchange energy to create abundance. Exchange your energy to create the abundance you seek. Holding his hand over his heart. You are spiritually gifted. We all are. We don't all choose to tap in, to use it well, to connect to it, to increase it, to study it, to perform it. But this is a call for you to do exactly that next year. This new year is calling you to step into your destiny without judgment, without fear, without doubt, without needing to know the plan or the outcome, simply flowing in the energy of the new you. Being able to manifest new beginnings, new resources, new streams of income, new connections, walking into your tribe, finding those like-minded individuals that elevate you, celebrate you, and resonate with the new you. Anyone old trying to pull you back to who you used to be, constantly talking about who you used to be, where you used to go, what you used to do, let them go. They want you to be that old you, that easy you, that scared you, that young, immature. They want you to be the you that they could use, abuse, manipulate for a place to stay, a place to eat, a long, dramatic, gossiping conversation on the phone. Let that energy go. 2026 is your year to build, to put footprints in the sand, to leave a legacy, to begin again. Use your energy to create abundance. What kind of energy do you have that can create new streams of abundance, joy, happiness, health, wealth? Abundance is not only about money, an abundance of love, an abundance of happiness, an abundance of good people around you, good company, an abundance of networking, partnerships, an abundance of financial freedom. What spiritual gifts have you uncovered? Have you uncovered any at all that you can utilize next year to bring in more of what you need, what you desire? Because we got the direction guardian here that says, it's time, beloved, to choose your path. It's time to choose your path. We have multiple animals here. We call them familiars in the spiritual world. Now, you could be seeing these animals in a movie, on a commercial, outdoors. However they make their presence known, they're trying to guide you to another possibility, opportunity, to your higher self. We have a cow here, the Taurus. Now, these can also be your zodiac signs. We have the cow, the Taurus. We have the Leo, the lion. We have an eagle, which represents Libra and Aquarius. We have wings to fly, Sagittarius energy. We have open eye. We have Pisces here with the high priestess. We have Cancer here. Now, those may not only be your sun sign, but these are your birth chart. These zodiac symbols may be prevalent in other areas of your birth chart. Your sun, your moon, your rising, your Jupiter, your Neptune, your Saturn, which represents Capricorn. Oracle. Here's the oracle. Here's the oracle. And it says, wait for important information with the oracle. Wait for it. I'm going to get through this live, y'all. These allergies are kicking my behind. This is also, okay. I'm not a licensed physician. This is not to replace medical necessity, but it's the last month of the year. We are just exiting a full moon in Gemini, which we are releasing, detoxing, purging. If you are now having heavy ascension symptoms, you're clearing out, closing doors, ending cycles, purging, detoxing. These may be some of the ascension symptoms you're going through. Allergies, sneezing, coughing, headaches, skin issues, increased bathroom movements, ringing in your ears, muscle aches, fatigue. On December 20th, the winter solstice, it's coupled this year with the new moon and Sagittarius together at the same time. It's a profound awakening. Sagittarius is the traveler, the mover, the fire, the spark, the phoenix. It is the phoenix of the fire signs. It's about the rising to a higher level of consciousness, learning, exploring, diving deeper, growing your wings to take flight. Sagittarius is the phoenix of the fire signs. We're entering the zone of the phoenix. Before you can take flights, whatever is left that must be purged, detoxed, shed is happening now. Thank you, Mama. Here comes the sun. Thank you. Whatever it needs to go is happening in the moment. Medicine guardian, be open to healing information with the oracle representing whispers, uploads, down information being poured in, siphoned in, especially while you sleep. It's so important to rest. It's so important right now, collective, to rest. Take those naps, turn off, because when the body is at full rest, they are working on you like a fine-tuned machine, erasing all information, all memories that you will no longer need, and replacing them with new information, new wisdom, insight, vision, prophecies, an oracle, prophecies, visions, knowledge, insight. It's so important to rest, turn off for a moment, take a nap. If you cannot take a nap and you're at work and you got a 15-minute break, an hour break, sit somewhere quietly, close your eyes, zone out. Just turn off for 15 minutes, 20 minutes in the day so the spirit can work on you to move you in. Wise one, grow within your current situation. Grow within your current situation, even if you are not where you want to be in life itself. Even if you thought you'd be further than you are at the end of another year. Even if you thought life was heading in a different direction and you've been redirected. Even if it seemed the world has fought you on every turn to hold you back, to block you, to delay you. God is saying, celebrate and clap honor me, connect with me, sit with me, remember me through the challenges. Celebrate your challenges and your obstacles, for they are kind to make you stronger. They are kind to make you stronger, to build you tougher for the next season, the next journey. You're going to need your strength, your determination, your willpower, your commitment of faith. It has to be unshakable, unbreakable, unstoppable. God cannot use the weak, the confused, the worried, the anxious, the doubtful. He needs warriors, even through the dark days, through the unseen, through the unknown. Staying strong, knowing that change is always on the way. Be a Shaolin master. Be graceful in movement and in actions. This is about how you represent yourself around others. Even the others that were not nice, were not kind, were not accepting, that were their true self. That's not you. And you will never be that. And that you should be grateful for. If you're able to see people for who they are and their negativity, knowing that that is not you, you don't understand it. You would not do it. You can't accept, be grateful. It's showing you who you are not and who they will never be. That they are truly intimidated in your presence. That your light disturbs their demons. That you are the light. That you have light. That you are different. That you are elevating. And that you have changed. How people show up around you is confirmation of your changes. They talk about you, they gossip, they lie, they abuse, they manipulate. It shows you that they are afraid and intimidated by the new you. They don't understand you. They fight against you. It's competition and conflict and jealousy and envy. It only confirms, my love, who you have become. So don't push away. Don't run away. Don't anger, don't trigger. When those energies come around you, it's God showing you who He's made you to be. That you can transmute it. Command it to leave, to bow, to bend, to cease. There's a power in you now that speaks volumes. Others won't like it. So more to be. Does not change your destiny. Does not delay or stop your destiny. And with the moon card representing our final card of the ancestral deck, the moon card says, take note of your intuitive messages. This is the high priestess showing up. This is Cancer moon, the mother. Intuitive messages, this is the Pisces. That those who are psychic, able to see beyond human ability, reading energy with ease. Now you have been forged in the fire and you are built for tough. Now they cannot manipulate you. They cannot scam you. They cannot lie. They cannot deceive. They cannot get away with. They're uneasy. They're uneasy. Their growth is evident. And it will be evident to everyone you come in contact with. Let it be. Let their energy prove to you who you are and who you will never be again. Intuitive messages, those downloads, those whispers, those nudges, those gut feelings, those guesses, that information that just comes to you, those signs, the synchronicities, those deja vus. Every message is a message of guidance. It should not be taken lightly. Write it down. Where are you when you receive it? What's happening when you see it? Who is around you? What is it telling you? You become your most discerning, intuitive energy of your entire existence so far in this lifetime. They're opening up your Akashic. They're restoring wisdom that you may have forgotten. They're replacing memories with positive energy. They're healing those wounds. They're mending those scars. They're replacing it with badges of honor, survival badges, badges of resilience, victory, determination, success, achievements. You're hitting goals. You're hitting timelines. You're hitting the mark. 2026, you will be achieving so much more than you have ever achieved before. It will be easier because now you have a team. You have a team. You have a backing. You have a royal bloodline that's now walking this path, walking this journey, pushing you along, redirecting you and guiding you when necessary. Stay grounded. You are born to shine. You are born to shine. Shine bright like a diamond. Rihanna, our first house song, shine bright like a diamond. Beautiful skies, ecstasy. We're like diamonds in the sky. I hear a soulmate walking in. I hear the pitter patter of some feet walking in. 2026. A lot of us collectives are going to be connected, reunited with a soulmate from past lifetime. Not this lifetime. That contract null and void. Past lifetime soulmates. It's time for reunion. It's time to reconnect, to complete a destiny yet to be fulfilled. I hear the pitter patter of feet walking in. After struggle, allow rest. I spoke on rest. After struggle, survival, pain, heartbreak, loss, grief. After struggle, allow yourself to rest, to breathe, to reflect, give thanks, to be grateful. To be grateful you survived. That still you rise. Okay, this card came out yesterday. Here we go again. If you were in the house yesterday, you saw it. Power up, my love. There comes some incoming static. Power up. There's some incoming static that you need to be prepared for. Someone coming in to trigger you. Someone coming in to argue, to fight, to disagree, to compete. We're going to find out in the tarot who this is. They're still on the way, still planning, won't give up, won't give in, refuses to understand. But you got some incoming static, disruption. Static is a disruption in the matrix, a glitch, a deja vu, something that's going to try to pull you back to the past. Now we've got a clothing designer here. I don't know if you are aspiring to open a business online or in your community designing clothing, or this person does, spiritual clothing, any kind of clothing. Maybe you already design clothing and it's time for you to open up that storefront, start that business because it's a gift that you have. There's Amun-Ra. If you follow Egyptian spirituality, we know Amun-Ra is the sun god, the creator of all above and below, that which has given life, health, great wealth. The sun god comes in to offer healing. The sun god comes in to offer revealing, exposure, transparent. So we're going to find out what the sun is showing up, revealing a truth, revealing a lie, offering you healing to your body. Somebody could be guided to get out in the sun more, to sunbathe, to bask in the healing energy of the sun, especially if you've been depressed, lonely, sad, for whatever reason. The sun is the best energy to dispel that negative, toxic feeling, emotion. If you're a clothing designer, if you're aspiring to build a clothing site, Amun-Ra is here to offer you guidance. That's joy, happiness, and success. We have a doll maker here. They are now giving out spiritual assignments. Do you make dolls? Are you good at making dolls? Spiritual dolls, Orisha, dolls for voodoo, for hoodoo. I know you can't see my whole altar behind me, but I have several dolls here. I have Lilith and my A1 Day 1 companion, Traveler. No need to know her name. She's my most special and my oldest. So when you are being inspired to tap into that doll making business and get that business started, we have the elderly, another spiritual assignment. Someone's being called to work with the elderly, or you already work with the elderly. Meals on Wheels, sitting with them, visiting them, home health aides, cleaning, cooking, delivering, issuing medications, picking up medication, traveling with them to their doctor's appointments. Are you good talking and listening to the elderly? Our greatest libraries, our biggest book of knowledge. We have an oracle here. Now, oracle came out twice. Are you an oracle? Are you an oracle? They just use this tarot for confirmation. But you're truly an oracle and do not need cards. Hello, to exude your psychic abilities. Do you receive downloads and prophecies, visions that you are here to give to the world, to future generations? It's time for you to start that business. You became a natural born threat. You have become a natural born threat to the enemy, to the devil, to toxic energy, to those that compete, lie, hate, cheat. You have become a natural threat for your inner light. Your inner light, that glow, that shine, that power, that strength, that voice, that ability to discern as a natural threat to those that don't want to be seen, exposed, revealed. We have a doula here. Are you interested in becoming a birth doula or death doula? Now, doula heavily ties with the elderly, those who are closer to ending their lives in this lifetime, to withstand, to walk through, to be ushered, to be guided, mistress of the gates. That's what it means, y'all. I am a death doula, a soul midwife. I usher. If you are born with 1 foot in the light and 1 foot in the dark, you are born to be a doula. To usher those in the light and the living into the afterlife, the underworld, with ease, a divine, powerful presence, and the ability to walk back in to this light and relive your life until the next assignment appears. If you want to be a birth doula, usher new, innocent, pure lives into this world safely in a spiritually clean, empowered environment. You're being all these spiritual assignments. It's time for you to start that business. You have a doula. We have an oracle. We have someone that works with the elderly. We have a doll maker. We have a clothing designer. These can all be spiritual gifts. They can lead to multiple streams of income to build a healthier, happier you. Financially independent, working on your own timeline, not being stuck to someone else's 9 to 5 or whatever the schedule is, needing permission to take a vacation or day off, or to spend time with your kids. I'm grown. I refuse to do that ever again. I've given my life, my energy, my time, my soul to the divine. I refuse to work on a plantation, to be whipped into discipline, to stay in line. Always afraid to be fired, job to be taken away, the competition, that ain't nobody got time for that. And I said, God, if I walk out, if I step away, if I trust you, hold me, elevate me, bless me, reward me, promote me, supply me, heal me. And that's exactly what I did. I will never again sign up to fund someone else's legacy, pay their mortgage, put their kids in college. Hello. Now I want to have my own to focus on, to inspire, to walk away from that, to break that generational curse. Love is not an action. Love is not an action. Love is a feel. Love is, let me say that again. Love is an action. Love is an action, not a feeling. Who cares how, you could feel the love and not be any love there. It could be an illusion of how you want to feel, or how they made you feel that one time that you refuse to forget, that helps you ignore all the other red flags when they did it. Love is an action. Love is moving. Love is doing. Love is planning. Love is connecting, communicating, healing, loyal, dependable, trustworthy, transparent, honest. Love is not a feeling. What did Tina Turner say? What's love got to do? Who needs a heart? When a heart, love is not a feeling. The heart belongs to God. The soul belongs to God. Love is what is created, what is made, what is cultivated, what is every day. They don't get to love you on Monday, and then you don't hear from them till Friday, Because they want to come on the weekend and lay up in your bed and eat off your plate. That ain't love. Love don't sleep in somebody else's bed until it knocks on your door again. Love ain't money. Love don't come and give you a couple of dollars to keep you from moving on to something greater, breadcrumbing you until it comes again to use you and pay for some more of that good juju. Love is not a revolving door. Love don't come and go with the wind, with the seasons. Love is not painful. Love is not painful. Love is not confusing. Love don't build anxiety or doubt. That ain't love. That's some magician doing everything they can to energetically bind you, hide you, use you, suck you dry, siphon your energy until there's none left. And then it moves on to the next victim. Don't confuse love with temporary emotions, temporary intimacy, temporary words, swag. Don't confuse love with swag. Hello, love is patient, kind, forgiving. But of all things, love communicates itself in a way that gives you assurance that you can trust it, rely on it. It shows up. Now, get away. Get away can mean several things. Get away from that old love, the way you saw love, how you were raised to believe love. Either get away from that or actually get away. It's then take a vacation, go rest, go retreat, go renew your strength, go heal, go ghost on them. Spend some time in nature invest in you. Invest in your healing, your happiness, your joy, your stability. Why? Because God's got something better. God's got something better. Seasonal blues. We know that the winter is about stillness, it's cold, it's quiet, it can be lonely, depressing, especially for those singles. And I don't mean just single, whether you're a single mom or just single dad. The holidays can bring memories, nostalgia, regrets, anxiety. Winter stillness is called winter stillness for a reason. It's a season to be still and know that God got you and will hold you, comfort you. It's a season to rest, to slow down, to step back, to sleep, to get more sleep. The reason the clock gives us an extra hour because we're supposed to be sleeping more, resting more, coming in out of the cold, getting under that blanket, putting on a good movie, sipping a cup of tea, knitting, crocheting, crafting, writing, journaling, planning in quiet seclusion. It's about hibernation, hermit mode. And those that are so used to the rat race, running, taking care of everybody else, taking care of all of it, carrying the weight on their shoulders, burdens that find it the hardest season on the calendar. Because when the universe is forcing you to sit down and be still, everything in you is saying, If I don't do, what happens? If I don't move, what happens? The guilt and the shame. I can't take a nap. If I'm asleep, what happens? What do I miss? What will I miss? If winter is your toughest season every year, then you are one of those people who possibly people please or give more than you receive, or you are the single and the only parent. Well, that in itself is forced. Some of us, that's forced. It is the way it is. The other parent absent, neglectful, rejectful, immature, a runner, whatever, a deadbeat, whatever it is. For the single mom, single dad, that's forced. And unfortunately, that comes with extra burdens because it takes two, and now there's only one. That's the hardest. Winter is the hardest season to get through. God is saying, stand, be still, be assured that I know the pain, the hurt, the anxiety, the fear, the doubt, the worry. Be assured that I know, and that I feel, and that I listen, that I've heard. 2026, you're going to be redeemed. You're going to be redeemed, delivered, renewed, rebuilt. You have not lost anything of value, of worth. You're going to find out exactly that. God's got something better in the works, on the table, in the plans. Just hold on, because your change is coming. Next channel song, it's a Christian. Hold on, change is coming. Hold on. Don't you worry about a thing. You can make it. Hold on, beloveds. God got something better, greater, happier, healthier, waiting for you to be ready for it. To be ready for it. Those angel numbers aren't just for your entertainment. Come on, y'all. Those angel numbers you think aren't just for your entertainment. Thank you. They are for guidance. You see angel number, you are to immediately look it up. Find out what it's telling you. Write it down if you have to get back to it later. Also write down where you were when you saw it. What you were doing when you saw it. Who you were around. What conversation were you having? Was it on a building? What kind of business was it on when you saw? Was it on a commercial? What was the commercial about? When you see angel number, it's a pause. Take a moment and check on your surroundings. It's guidance. Stop seeing them and say, oh, I'm anointed because I see angel numbers, and then walk away. That is not the purpose of them. It's not to confirm to you who you are and your ability. It's to show you a next step, an opportunity, a redirection, information. They're not just somebody you're not paying attention. You're seeing the numbers. But you're not giving real honor to the message that's given you. If you get 444, Archangel Michael, protection and guidance, it's to tell you, take a second look around you, who you're talking to, who you were just talking to, what you were just doing, where you were just standing. It's telling you either not to revisit that place, that conversation, or to take a good look at that person, for you are receiving protection for a reason. Protection only comes in when there's danger. It's not just I'm being protected. No, it's not just telling you being protected in life. It's telling you that in that moment, you need to understand why they need to protect you in that moment. You're considering an invitation. You're considering an offering, a partnership, but whatever it is, you see that number during that. That means don't go, don't take it, don't invest. If you see angel number 222, which is about balance and harmony, whatever's happening at the moment either triggered you or is about to trigger you, it's telling you to power up and get ready. Stand your ground. Stay balanced. Stay true to yourself. Don't allow whatever's about to happen to knock you out of your lane, to distract you from where you're going. Lean towards harmony. Once again, if it shows up when you're a particular person at work, accepting something, think again. Or you may be overthinking, overreaching it, not seeing the true picture. Maybe in bitterness or regret, you're missing the real value of the information. It's asking you to realign yourself, pull back, readjust. Every angel number has a divine message. They're not just what's happening in your overall life. They're what's happening in the moment. Eights and sevens are telling you it's time to take action, to make a move, to accept. Get a scratch-off ticket, play the lotto, take the invitation, start their business, say yes, let go of fear and doubt. You're going to miss an opportunity to grow financially. There's a win-win victory outcome on the way. As a numerologist, numbers have always followed me since I was young. Math was my favorite subject. I loved it, couldn't get enough of it. Even in college, I had to do more and more numbers. Not understanding what that was telling me. Using numbers to decipher, to perform magic, spell work, to attract, to achieve. I wasn't in tarot then. It was the number systems, the matrix, the metrics. It was telling me to be a mathematical thinker, to stay out of my heart space, to stop people pleasing, being a hyper empath. If you love math, that's probably your message. If you don't read tarot, you can read numbers the same way you read tarot. All divination tools actually end up with the same messages, just different ways of reaching it. We got a kitchen witch. Where are my kitchen witches? Where are my cooks, my chefs? They love to put smiles on people's face through their tongue, through their senses. Those who cook with healing in their food. Those who take care of those on special diets, special needs for nutrition. All my kitchen witches. It's time to allow love in. We got a musician here. Where are my musicians? My songwriters. Those are healing information through music, through sound, through notes, through tunes. Hello. Those that awaken the gods, the deities, the elements, through drums and songs and rhythms and beats. Hello. Those that play through chanting and meditation and prayer Every church had a band, had a musical something, an organ at least, for a reason. We ring bells and play cymbals and tambourines and sound bowls and instruments for those notes connect instantly with higher dimensions through vibrations set in the air in the rhythm of nature. But there's time to let love in. There's time to let love in. Time to open your heart to new experiences, new opportunities, new connections, healthy connections. Your heart must be open to meet your tribe. Your heart must be open to meet your soulmate, to meet your true family, to enter your forever community, your new home. The heart is the leading factor that it brings you to a place of joy, happiness, completion, intimacy, elevation. God is love. The ultimate divine energy is love. And without that divine energy, there is no soul. There is no heartbeat. There is no desire, no passion. There is no creativity. There is no building. The love of it, for it, and that you put into it is what truly elevates it to the next level. If you're working a job and you hate to go there every day, you hate what you do, you hate the people under there, you're overworked, underpaid, that energy alone that you carry in your spirit first thing in the morning on your way to work, it can ruin the entire abundance of your day. You reap no opportunities, no rewards, because that low vibrational energy that says, this is the way I start every day. Can't call it anything good or anyone good. If you'd like to book a reading, the gate is open. If you like one card that will read the most important energy that you need to focus on for the rest of 2025, the last 2 weeks, the most important energy that you need to focus on, it can come in one card and one card only. $4.44 will pull you that one card and give you that one divine message. If you want an entire mini reading, past, present, and future energy, walking into 2026, 1818 for a mini reading. If you want to make a donation for next Saturday's ancestral veneration, any donation of $3.33 or more will give you ancestral lucky buck. What's up, Sarge? Hey, beloved. Brittany. Last you heard on or poem with kids ain't got back. Sending you light and love, Brittany. Light and love. Eric Johnson. Thank you, beloved. Thank you, Eric, for all the love. Chris. What's up, Chris? We've got givers and takers. Hey, givers and takers, namaste. Jules, 147. Welcome in, beloved. Nouveau beginnings. Ashe. Curtis Carter. Joselle. Hello, Joselle. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name. That Uzara got you. I'm not. Hey, Joselle. Lisa Ann Mason. Angel Bostic. Miss Kelly Price. Levi Porter. Thank y'all for all the loving emojis. Tarot by Nature. Donald Samantha. Hey, Samantha. Lori 9008 for that first beautiful donation. Melanated Goddess. That's as far as I can go back, y'all. If you would like a reading, Saj has put all the information in the chat. Exactly how you can receive a card, a one card reading, or a full mini reading, as well as those who are interested in my mentorship positions for 2026. That is the information. If you're interested in building a spiritual mentorship, starting that business for 2026, my mentorships will open in February. If you want to purchase an Ancestral Lucky Buck for next Saturday. Thank you, Brittany, for the flower and the floating heart. Thank you, my love. The last 7 years. Come on, Brittany. It's time for a change, beloved. It's time for a change to the positive side. And the first place, the first igniting for that energy is a change of perspective, a mindset. The last 7 years have not sucked. The last 7 years have been full of lessons and paying karmic debts. Now that you have relieved yourself of those lessons and you elevate to a higher state of consciousness, being aware that the challenges, the obstacles were not there to punish you, but to teach you, to build you, to forge you. For some of us, it takes a lot longer than others. For some of us, we stay in victimization mode so long and we don't come out. And spirit can't begin the transformation until we do. Once you realize that your life is not a book of destruction, but now a book full of experience, they can teach you to navigate into a new direction. Now that you know better and you can do and choose better, then we step to the other side. We don't claim the negativity. We claim the victory over it. Thank you, God, for my challenges. Thank you, God, for my lessons. Thank you, God, for teaching me, for elevating me, for awakening me, for forging me. Now I'm ready to lay old away, to lay the past away and walk into the new beginning, to my better life, my better self. But as long as we keep remembering, overplaying, staying in, digesting, and vocalizing the negativity of the past, it becomes our future. Don't drag the baggage along into a new beginning. Say, I put that away. I realized what it was for. I understand now it was karmic debts that I need to pay from many lifetimes before. Now that they have been paid, I'm ready to elevate, to transform, to move beyond the pain of the past. God, remake me, renew me, rebuild me, and replace the old with the new. And drop that tone. Drop that tone. As long as you keep it in your memory and you keep it in your mouth, it will be your present and your future. Ashe, beloved. Ashe. Yeah, we can spend all day talking about what happened, why it happened, and how it happened. And if it's all negative talk, then we have not healed. We have not moved beyond. We have not grown. We have not learned. We have not discovered. Change your talk. Change your walk. It will change your entire life moving forward. Now my life sucks. But my life has taught me, built me, molded me, forged me, protected me. For even with all that going on, God had chosen you to still have life. So your life, your destiny is not over. Your journey is not over. God's waiting for you to get on the front line and begin to finally get it started, to finally receive your wins, your victories. But you got to close the old door of what happened in the past. For in the moment you're standing in is only the past. It can only stay alive as long as we hold holding it hostage in our mind. We're not victims of our past. We are not victims of our past. We are divine beings of what it taught us. We are divine beings of what it taught us. We're not victims of our past. Most of that was our choice, our decisions, our behaviors. We are not victims of our past. We are now divine beings of everything it built us to be. And that is a beautiful thing. But as long as we have breath, there's always an opportunity for better, for greater, for something new. Courage. Courage is the first card out. Courage, confidence, patience, determination, leadership, control, taking back your power and not giving your power to a past that no longer is alive, present, has died, passed away, moved on. Courage to move forward, to grow beyond, to overcome, to fight for your victory, fight for the opportunity to eat well. Closure, yeah, and what does it come with? Closing the door. Closing the door. It happened, and it happens to the best of us. Everyone seems to think when they're hurting, it's just them. This world is full of pain. This world is full of chaos. This world is full of destruction for just about everyone in it. Everyone experiences it, lives it at least once in their lifetime, if not many more. The longer it takes to get the lesson, the more pain and years are tapped on. That's the truth. The longer we take to submit, to sacrifice, to give it, to let go and give it to God. The longer we take to get out of victimization mode, stop self-sabotaging new beginnings, living in old past, the more years are tapped on. That's a choice. It's a choice. It's not, God don't usher it out just because. God's not petty, hateful at all. But he will allow us to sit in whatever we want to sit in because it makes us feel good to have a story to tell somebody else. It's time to close the door. Turn your back and walk away. Let it go. Take it off. Shed it, purge it, step out of it. Heal from it. Animals. Now, you may have a dog or a cat or some kind of animals in your home. If not, you have animal familiars as spirit guides that are around you. Specifically, a dog that represents protection. Dogs represent protection, strength, honor, loyalty. Hello, companionship, confidence. Confidence is key. Confidence is key to opening the door to new beginnings, new opportunities. Without confidence, there's low self-esteem, victimization, complaining. Hello, procrastination, stagnancy. Hello, excuses. Confidence is needed to unlock the door to new beginnings, to better days ahead, to building new memories, to allowing new energies in, to growth, to maturity, to wellness, to happiness. Confidence is the key to saying yes. I will not accept a no. I will not accept being less than, forgotten. complacent, manipulated, abused, complaining, begging, whining. The lion was the first one out. The lion don't sit all day and wait for an opportunity. The lion don't sit all day and wait around for an opportunity. The lion goes out into the prairie, seeks it out. And when they see it, they patiently wait for the right moment to retrieve it, where it will not get away, where they will not miss it. A lion is strong, confident, courageous, determined, but most of all, they are patient. They see it, they believe it, and then they go achieve it. They don't need help, assistance, judgment, permission. And this is your inspiration. Inspiration. This is a message to light the flame. To light the flame of your phoenix to rage. To be empowered. To be stronger, happier, healthier. And to let no one else come in and steal what they did not give you. Joy, happiness, good health. It's something that's built from within the soul. You don't buy it on the store, and you can't buy it on the shelf. You cannot sit around and wait for somebody to give it to you, to enter your room and say, here you go. It's built from your core, from connecting to your bloodline, for knowing you are protected, that you are provided for, that you are resourceful, that you are the magician of your own life, that you control with your own power, that you don't need permission, you don't care about judgment, you don't face obstacles. They are challenges to be overcome. They don't stand in your way. They're just challenges you need to figure out how to you know that your energy can move mountains because you're connected to a higher power that gives you the power within to do so. You steadfast in your faith, in your belief. That God's promise is to prosper you and never to fail you, and you walk without delay, without, hello, home is wherever you are. Home is not a place. It's not four walls. It's not a building. It's not luxury. It's not comfort. It's not above the Joneses. It's not status. It's not a greed. Home is wherever you are, wherever you plant your feet, knowing that the earth and the fullness of belongs to your creator. Therefore, it belongs to you. There's no room you can't stand in. There's no conversation you can't take part of. There's nothing you should be without. There's no place you can't go. There's nothing you can't do. The world in its entirety belongs to you, built for you, given to you with every resource, every connection, everything you need is being supplied in the world, a bubble, a womb for you. Can't nobody take that away. Can't nobody steal your destiny, swap your destiny, steal your fame, your status, your nothing. When you're connected to the most divine power above all, you know you also have access to everything below. As above, so below. There's nothing under God's green earth that cannot be yours. You have to get up, stand up, shake it off, build it, heal it, empower it, and be a force of movement, of action. We all got a sad sob story to tell. Everybody does. But why spend time wasting your breath and your energy replaying the same story over and over and over again? Whose benefit is that for? Whose benefit is it for? It's not inspiring. It's not motivating. It's not healing. It's not advisable. It's not influence. Who giving it to who? To plant what kind of seed that will grow and bear what kind of fruit? Thank you, beloved. Thank you, yo. What's up, yo, baby? Thank you. Hello. If you around people all day long that complain about what they don't have, what was done, where they're at, and why they're there, putting on everybody else in the world, family, friends, exes, jobs, government, if they're putting the accountability on anybody but themselves, you don't want to sit in that energy or with that person. That is not your friend. That is not your tribe. And that is not family. That is not someone that God has sent into your world. Those you want to be around speak positivity, regardless of the challenges in their life. They speak truth and strength and positivity into their future. They elevate you. They celebrate you. They want to know you, what you're about, how you think, how you move. How does that soul speak from within? Hello, that's the kind of people you want around in your circle. Because those kind of people consider you and your energy. They know if they put the negativity that they've experienced into your life, they're sowing seeds of demise, toxication, negativity. That's not a seed that grows strong roots or builds foundations or legacies or inspires generations. If you want a good, happy, well life, you speak that into it. You remember every day that as I speak, so it is. And you be careful what words you put out to the universe, for they build upon that and return that. If all we're doing is complain about the fact that we have life to live, eyes to see, a mouth that speaks, a movement in our body, and still complaining when there are those out in the world who don't, they can't, now on their own, who just wish for 5 minutes they had the ability to see, to hear, to stand up, to get out the bed, to go to work, have a job, have life. There are people that didn't wake up this morning all over this planet and didn't even know it would be their last day. Left children, family, bills, hardship. That's what they left behind. Because all they saw in the light, all they saw was what they didn't have, what they weren't getting, what they didn't accomplish, who did it, when they did it, how they did it. And God said, you know what? Enough of you. You are not adding anything positive to this world I've created. So pluck. Go back again when you're ready and try again. Don't be that. Don't be your own worst enemy. Don't be your own stewing and brewing in your own choices and decisions. Because God's giving you breath another day to make a better choice and a better decision. Redirect your energy. Redirect your mindset. Grow. Mature. And y'all know on this channel, this is where the tough love begins. I don't sugarcoat. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to people please. I'm here to elevate, reveal, deliver, inspire, motivate. And that may be through tough love. A lot of people sit around, they don't even know what tough love is. They were spoon-fed and still believe their life has been hard. Got an inheritance, spoon-fed, got more than enough, healthy, gave birth to healthy children, got a job, got a house, not homeless on the street. Get up and have breakfast because it was in the refrigerator. And every night they go to bed, complain, woe is me. I ain't got a lover. I ain't got a soulmate. This ain't the house I want to live in. I'm in an apartment. And God's like, what? So much is given, much is required. And what you have is all you've given to all you have is what's required according to all that you've given. And if it's not enough, then you need to give some more and do better. God's only going to reward you based on your performance. Why we give you more when you sit around all day complaining about what you already got? That ain't enough. You know, that ex did this and that ex did that. Well, you chose that ex. Yeah, you did. You ignored, you kept that revolving door open. You sat with family that was toxic and you let them abuse you and use you and manipulate you because you were weak and the people pleasing and trying to fit in, whatever the reason was. Took that job you knew you couldn't get to, was beneath you, less than what you, your work, your pay is a lot less than what you, and mad because what? Because you ain't got better? Because life ain't different? We all have free will. We all make our own choices. We ain't locked up in somebody's basement in handcuffs because you wouldn't be watching this live if you was. We need to stop scapegoating our own misery with the illusion that it came from everywhere else in the world when we showed up to eat it, to sleep with it, to receive it. Simply redirect. Now that you know better, based on what you've seen and what you experienced, just get out there and do it better. And it was what it was. It was what it was, beloved. But it don't have to be that anymore. For now, it is what it is. And whatever that is still based on free will. Still based on free will. Well-being. Well-being. Now it is time to step into a place and energy of well-being and forget about the past. It served its lesson if you got it, because you needed it, because God said you did. Now invest in your well-being. Put your foot down. And this time when you put it down, make sure it's in a new direction, in a new place. Building a different foundation. Building a better outcome from a new vision, a new plan. Life itself is a blessing, and we take that every day for granted in itself. Friendship. God says you want supportive friends, new friends, better friends, good friends. You can add whatever you like. You can add whatever you like. But you get to choose who they are. If you're around friends, frenemies, and I don't care if they're family, because they can also be friendships. I don't care if they're coworkers. I don't care if they're your children, whoever it is. If they're not positive, then why are they friends? Why do you keep showing up? Why do you keep answering the phone call? Why do you keep going? Why do you keep inviting? What's the benefit for you? This is about building loving, kind, equally giving, and honoring friendships. And you may have to get rid of the old ones. The ones that you've known for 10, 20, 30 years. And y'all built nothing together except hours of gossip and drama and all the tea. You ready to start that business? You ready to start that goal? You're ready to break away from your 9 to 5. You're ready to be independent. You're ready to strive, elevate, transform. Well, that's the kind of friendships you have around you. People that are doing that as well. And not sitting around gathering with old friendships because it's familiar. It's familiar. Familiarity can be the worst thing that leads to procrastination. They ain't done nothing with their lives in years. Instead of being a fake marriage. I ain't going to even speak about the kids, the job, whatever it is. They're unhealthy. They ain't grown no wealth. They ain't built no legacies. But they're familiar. So I got to answer. I got to go. I love them. That ain't love. That's trauma. That's dependency. That's karmic energy being shared. That ain't a friendship. That's a crutch, a cane, a wall that's blocking your true destiny. Answers. Yeah, well, here they are. Here they come. You can either take them and pout and run because you hate being exposed for who you are. You hate being, it's too much. Or you're going to say, you know what, God, you're right. You're right. I need this. I need this push. I need this discipline. I need this lesson. And you're going to take it, ingest it, and do more with it than continue to pity yourself again. This is a collective reading. Ain't nobody coming down on one individual. And if you're taking it that way, then that's the problem. Everything in life is always about you. You only see people talking to you, doing things to you, revealing you. You. It's a collective reading. If you are triggered, it's because your ego says everything you see here, everything I've done is always all about you. And you need to get out your ego and realize the spirit is speaking all the way through the room. And if you get hit on the way, tapped on the way, then yeah, it's for you. But real love, a friend that really loves you, a companion, someone that really loves you, ain't gonna let you sit around. Ain't gonna let you sit around and be lazy, immature, stuck in an illusion, stuck in victimization, self-sabotaging everything they see in you. They're not gonna sugarcoat to make you feel happy. They're not gonna pat you on the back or rub you when you need a brick to fall out the sky and pluck you on top of your head. They're not gonna do that. Because they're not going to, if they love you enough to want to see you grow, see you elevate, see you gain your real inheritance, so that they continue to be in your life, because that's what they're doing, they're going to push you. They're going to pull you. They're going to stretch you. They're going to expose you. Because that has what's been done to them. They survived it. They accepted it. They wear it. And they share it. That's called tribe. Tribe and a bunch of people sit around that still need healing. That ain't tribe. That is not tribe. Tribe is those who are standing around that have gone through the shadow, through the darkness, through the pain, through the fire, through the grave, and lived again. They only want those who have survived enough to be a warrior. They don't want nobody in the clan pulling them down. They don't want that. They don't want no weak link. That's not tribe. Happiness is your birthright. Happiness is your birthright. Financial health is your birthright. Financial health is your birthright. And life purpose is why you are here. And while we sit around worrying about the past, who's living out your life purpose? Who's doing that work? Who's fulfilling that destiny? who's walking in that presence. God is saying you are being called, my love. If you are at this live and you are listening to this, you are being called to the front line to step into your life purpose. There were many assignments on this table. Choose whichever one speaks to your heart. Whichever one calls you. It's only a beginning for other gates to be open. It will bring you financial wealth, financial health. It will make you financially free and independent. God blesses those in profound ways that work through source, that work for God. They're a vessel, a tool, a voice, a presence, a coach, a leader, a teacher, a gifter, wise, mature, strong, confident, determined to win this life, to beat this life. We're in a classroom. The earth is a classroom. It's a game. Like the Game of Thrones, we're here to win. We're here to be victorious. We're here to beat it. We're here to excel. We're here to push through, to move around the board. And that takes changing directions, strategizing, planning your next moves, not sitting around waiting for somebody else to go pluck you and move you. It ain't that kind of game. It ain't. God's not gonna put his hand on your and move you around the board like a chess piece. No. God's saying, what's your next move? What's your next move? Because as you move, I move, just like that. You're not moving alone. You're not moving alone. Every step you take is a step that God makes right alongside you. But if you don't move, then what importance do you have in the world itself? What is your value? What are you adding? What is your legacy? What are you planning? Are you restoring future generations? Are you here to break chains, to elevate, to inspire the next generation? Are you teaching the youth? Your children alone are your first assignments. If you're sitting around living every day in misery, what are your children absorbing? What are they absorbing? Too busy wallowing to realize that other lives are feeding off your energy. Your children, when you go out in the world, when you walk the streets, when you go in the store, when you go to the bank, when you go to the hospital, when you go to work, everyone is absorbing of your energy. What energy are you planting? Are you sharing? Are you transmuting? God says, I didn't put you in the world to live for yourself. Life is not about the living for yourself. Life is about a connection to all people, to all places, to all resources, all life. I did not put you there to just live for yourself, do for yourself, and be for yourself. What footprints are you leaving for someone else to walk in? Does anybody even want to walk in them? Is anybody else inspired by them, noticing them? Are you showing up other than for yourself and for those that just live in your home? Because the ones that live in your home gotta go out, show up for other people. You're sending them out into the world too to show up for other people too. So they are exact replica energy of you. Of you. I worked for years with foster care children that were abused. I can't even tell you how bad what I've seen. I would have the whole room crying. If I gave you one example of what I saw working with foster care youth in New York, in the trenches, in the trenches. These kids were surviving on their own, no family, no parents, no jobs, no stability, on their own. 13, 15, 12 on their own. And they were stronger than most adults that I know. Hello? You hear what I'm saying? They had nothing, but they had faith. The only thing that got them through every day was believing this ain't it. I'm not going to let the world kill me. They abandoned me, rejected me, but I'm still alive. And God's putting Miss Alicia and other supportive people in my energy to help me, to guide me, to inspire me. And I'm going to count on that support. 12 years old. And there's adults out here, 30, 40, and 50, complaining from the time they wake up in the morning till the time to go to bed. I make no excuses, and I will take no excuses to children living in grown bodies as adults, whimpering, whining, and complaining. When I've seen real children face monsters every day and fight for their lives to still be alive in this world. Wonder why I bring tough love? That's why. I've been in the trenches. I've plucked children out of jail cells, out of prison systems, out of homes with violence and abuse, and y'all almost at the last breath, homeless on the street, who haven't eaten in days, health failing, diseases, pregnant with, and not voluntarily, if you know what I mean, by their own fathers and siblings. Come on now, y'all. And we gonna sit here as grown folks complaining? Not on my watch. That is not what I'm showing up for, and I would not accept that from nobody that got a healthy, working in the house, got a home, driving a car, hell no. Not here, not with me. And if you need that, fly away to another platform where they people please over there because they want your money. I don't need, and I will not sell my soul for $1. Don't need it. I've seen too much death and destruction and despair and hatred to care what anybody thinks about me at all. In my own life, in the lives of others that didn't deserve it. No child deserves to be abandoned. Ever. For as long as they draw a breath. I don't care how old they are, how old you are. I don't care. Ever. I don't care if you're 50, 60 and your child is 34. I don't care how old your child is. No child deserves to be abandoned when they are in need. When they were never given direction in the first place. Never shown real love. Never get in the first place. And they grew up to be that demon, that karmic, toxic. They weren't born that way. They were taught. They were molded. They were groomed. And that's why God says, forgive them. I don't care how old they are. I don't care what they did. I don't care how it hurt. I don't care. God says forgive them because they weren't born that way. They were born into that family. into that toxicity, into that prison, into those drugs, into that addiction. They were groomed and born into it. And they grew up to be a monster because that's all they know. That's why God forgives, because many of us have been monsters, refusing to own up to that. And God forgives us every day. Every day. But we walking around can't forgive nobody else because they cheated, they lied, they stole, they deceived, they scammed. So what? And still God gave you breath. Move on. Move out. Do you. Hello? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If you don't like it, then don't love it. Period. And move. Your feet move. Plant them in a new direction, a new foundation, a new community. Find your own happiness. Ain't nobody in this world owe you that and going to give it to you for free. So get off of that money train. Nobody. Not your family, not your church, not nobody. We were not brought here to be a slave to somebody else's breadcrumbing. Because that's what it is. You sitting around waiting every day for somebody to make your life better? Who are you? And why? How? Who? Where? Where they selling that? Because they sold that, we'd all have some of that. Get up. Shake it off. Grow, mature, and get your shit together. Stop blaming, shaming, and guilting everybody else, what they done, what they said. Get up. Because you can. Make the changes that you see for your damn self. That's the way it is. Whether you like it or not. Life don't require your like. Life don't require your acceptance. Life requires your movement, action, inclusion, persistence, confidence, determination. And if you're not ready for all of that, then you could sit down and just waste it away. You could do that too. But at the end of the day, when you take your last breath and you complaining to those that are around you because you dying miserable, because you could come back to this hellhole, this classroom, and do it all over again. And again, and again, and again. Or you can spread your wings that you earn, and you can fly away and never again come back to this rat race and live out your true divine energy in a realm that we fantasize but can't remember seeing. God says, I give you free will, so that's your choice. When you were born, I didn't give you a crutch, I didn't give you a cane. I gave you breath, I gave you life, I gave you strength. And the whole world is a map. We got the map. God gave us the map. The whole world is the atlas. The whole world is a map. Choose what part of it you want. I done preached today. I done preached today, y'all, but y'all know I am a daughter of a preaching man, the granddaughter of a minister, of a pastor. I was born in the Southern Baptist, a holy land. Shaking the foundation. From aunts and uncles, 15 on one side of the family, 15. When they got together on the land and raised their voices and played their self-taught instruments, that sound, it shook the foundation underneath our feet. I was given a gift from young. They put a Bible in my hand and baptized me in the water. And yes, they led me down the path of a religion. That's all they knew. And then God touched me one day when I was 6 years old. And a light shined before me, and an angel appeared and said, "Nah, honey, I got more for you. You are different. You are special. You are unique. You are gifted, and they're going to hate you. And still you will rise." And I said, "You can decide to stay with them, or you can be mine. And I'll give you a life beyond your wildest dreams. It may take some time. Will you be patient?" And January 12th, I'll be 56 years old. And appreciate every day I've lived, every challenge, every obstacle, every pain, every misfortune, every loss, every ending. It was God's grace telling me, you just getting closer and closer, closer and closer. For everything you survived, it's one more door you closed behind. And you were closer than you've ever been before. Now I'm about to show out and show up for you. And let them watch. And it is well with my soul. And God says, you ain't too old. You ain't too late. You're not done. You're just beginning. It's just started. He's going to increase your years. Happier, healthier, stronger than you've ever been. He will give you longevity beyond your wildest dreams. Lace you with diamonds and pearls, and you will walk streets paved in gold. He will give you a crown and sit you on a throne. And everything you thought was life, it will be no more. For your real life is now to begin. God says, you ready? You ready to cut the cord? You ready to close the door? Are you ready to unloose those chains from around your ankle? Take that noose from around your neck? Are you ready to stop bleeding? Stop crying? Stop worrying? Are you ready for freedom? It's about to ring. And that's it. It's no more needed. It's nothing special. You ain't got to be something. That's it. That's it. God says, bow my altar and confess that you are ready. And that's it. He don't ask you to do nothing special. He don't need you to perform no somersaults or no. He needs you to make it look pretty or fancy before you put it out there. He don't need you to. That's all he wants. All he wants is your commitment, your word, your belief, your decision. Okay, well, I got a safety recall from Amazon. Amazon is doing a safety recall, but what damn product? I'm gonna have to look that up. Obviously, something I ordered from Amazon is being recalled. And I hope it ain't no food. I have to check on that. And if it is a food item, I'll put it in my community post. Amazon is recalling something for immediate safety. So we'll see what that is. Anyway, the last call, if you want a reading or a card, I'm off here at 3 o'clock. That's 15 minutes, 2:44 on the clock. Angel number 244 on the clock. If you would like a reading, this is the last call. I'm closing the gate at 3 o'clock and we out of here. I'm really concerned about what this daggone recall is. I don't see why they would not put it in there. Because if this is food, so if you want a reading, this is the last call for a reading. Now I'm about to find out what this is because I need to know. I don't want my kids eating nothing that's been recalled. I just got a food delivery yesterday. And it's still not telling me nothing. Well, I'm gonna have to go figure that out. Anywho. Oh, I forgot I was live, y'all. Anywho, last call. I'm off here in 14 minutes. If you want a reading, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pull some angel numbers. Remember, if you've been seeing angel numbers, pause and find out what's going on around you after you look up the number and see what's trying to tell you. Angel number 244 as angel number 244 was on the clock. It signifies your angels are listening, urging focus, hard work, and discipline to manifest your goals, promising balance, stability, and divine support for all your efforts and intuition, especially if you're feeling unsure. Focus and discipline, balance and stability, divine support, intuition and confidence, and manifestation. Your hard work leads to positive and stable outcomes. Angels are with you, confirming your prayers are being heard. A call for harmony and staying steady and steady grounding your energy in your life. Stay dedicated and disciplined in your pursuits. Move forward with determination as your angels are backing you up. Recognize your current efforts are building future stability, and believe in your ability to achieve in your dreams. Angel number 244. Angel number 666. So we got 244, 666, 888. And a reminder, one more angel number, 7. We got, what did I say about, did I mention angel number 777, 7 to 8 earlier in the reading? You know what? If this is not synchronicity, we have 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, and 8, 8, 8. Come on now. Those 3 angel numbers popped out together. Actually, it's the first time this ever happened to me in a reading. 6 is about reflection, 7s are about alignment, and 8 is about abundance. A reminder, angel whispers are the guidance that is always within you. Your ability to find the answer that is needed is your innate superpower. In this moment, close your eyes and ask, what is my next right move? Place your trust in the first answer you receive, as your higher self is always connected to what is best for you. So trust it. Reflection, when you allow time for reflection, you allow yourself to see where inner shifts are needed. It is time for you to look at your beliefs and ask, is this serving me, or is it time for me to release this? Reflect, refocus, and readjust. 777, alignment. Your progress is recognized and alignment is here. It is within your reach. The whisper is reminding you to stay the course and feel source working through you. Your gifts are being recognized. And 8 is abundance. Blessings are here and more are on the way. Let yourself feel the abundant flow of prosperity that is all around you. As you stand in your higher self, you attract all that you once were seeking. Giving is always the doorway to success. The more good you do in the world, the more abundant your life will be. Radiate an energy of loving kindness. And we spoke about all that. Showing up in the world for more than just yourself is divine and reaps benefits and rewards from the divine. When you realize that you are connected, you're here to serve, not only be served. That the seed you sow speak for you tenfold. We begin our ancestral offering with that exact phase. Allow the seeds that I sow be returned to me tenfold. Not just let me be lucky. Not just allow a windfall to fall in my lap. Not give me everything I need, although I ain't earned it. Not because I'm sitting in silence, whimpering and waiting and praying and believe that's enough, because faith without action is dead and prayer is not action. Prayer is an assistance. Prayer is a divination tool. But prayer is not the action that's needed. Prayer is not a movement. Prayer is a connection. A connection is not a movement. It's not the action. It's a connection before the action. It's to bless the action as it moves. Prayer is not the movement. It's not the action. You can pray all day, be a good person all day, and still live a mediocre life. That is not action. That is connecting with the source energy. Once you connect and the energy is given back to you, what do you do with it? Pray for some more and you get some more. And what do you do with it? We just keep praying and waiting. Prayer is not an action. People are in the illusion, if I pray, if I go to church, if I pray, if I purge, no, that is not the action. That is not the movement. That is calling to the source, connecting to the source, asking for once God gives it to you, because you asked for it, what are you going to do with it? That's the action. Now what do I do with all this that God gave me? Hoard it to yourself? Keep it for yourself? Out of greed and power for yourself? For your status? To look apart? To look a picture? Hello? To attract something or someone? And when you do, what do you do with that? Expect that to do all the work? Or just sit around and receive and never knowing how to really give? That ain't how it works, boo-boo. Because bad things happen to good people every day. So obviously it's more than just being a good person, having a good heart, praying every day. That is not how you live. In receiving, in the energy of receiving. For in order to receive something, you got to give something first. We give the ancestor offering first, and then we make requests. We don't say, until you give me something, I ain't moving. Like some child throwing a tantrum. If you don't give me, God, I'm going to sit right here till I get it before I do anything. God saying, okay, well, I got 8 billion other people out there. Somebody else is willing. I don't need you. And then what? And then what? Because there's a whole world full of people willing to take your spot, your place, your blessings, your rewards, your gifts, your wealth. A whole lot of people willing to say, God, give it here. Because I know what to do with it. I know how to use it. Bless me to be a blessing. They didn't want it. They don't need it. They're lazy. They're weak. They're not hungry enough. It's time to get hungry. Because God feeds the hungry. God feeds the hungry. You go to God and say, God, I'm ready to eat. What do you need me to do to receive of that nourishment? And God says, okay, if you do this, I give you that. Okay, well, I don't want it. I got it. And now that you bless me with so much, now I know where to go every time I need to get it. To you. Can't nobody bless me like you can. Can't nobody pour into my cups like you can. Can't nobody heal me like you can. Deliver me, free me like you can. So if you go into everybody else and expecting wealth, health, nobody but God. Nobody but God or goddess, whichever you, whoever. The name, the gender don't even matter. At the end of the day, we all will close our eyes and get there and realize we were a little bit right and a whole lot of wrong. And it doesn't even matter. It won't even matter. What will matter is, God, I'm here. God, I made it. What's next? What are we doing? Was my life pleasing? Was I happy? Did I make others happy? Did I love? Did I forgive? Did I grow? Did I feed? Did I help? Did I assist? Did I guide? Did I teach? Did I inspire? Was my life pleasing? God don't care how much money you got. God don't need your money. Up there ain't no dollar store. There ain't no furniture store. There ain't no money up there. That's why we don't get to take it. Hello? God don't need your wealth. God don't need your fame. God don't need your fortune. God wants your tears, your fears, your faith, your belief, your trust, your honesty, your kindness, your generosity. God don't care about how many figures on the end of your check, how good your house is, how big it is, the car you driving, how many bad partners you had. God don't care nothing about that. God don't even care who you married, how many kids you have. They're not going with you. They're not going with you. God don't need them. That's your human life. You ain't taking none of that with you. Focus on what God wants, what God needs to receive you. So you ain't got to come back to this hellhole and do this again. If you're looking for mentorship, I'm available. Hold on. This is the end of today's message. If you have not tapped the like button, please tap in and support me, whether you're going in or going out. If you want to subscribe and join the family, I'd love to have you. If you want to support for $3.99 a month, you can join my Tribe Soul family, support the channel and the energy I already bring for free every single day, including being a part of an elevation, a collective body, a growing, mature. It's up to you. Hit the join button and come on in. We'd love to have you. But whatever you do, have a beautiful weekend. Rest, retreat, and above all, free your mind. Free your mind. God says, I got you. I got it all. If you free your mind, let me in, then we can begin. Then we can begin. I wish you a beautiful weekend. Send you light and love. Thank you all for your comments, your donations, your bookings, your love, your generosity. Thank you all for my A1 Day Ones and the newbies. I look forward to spending another year with you. I really do. I hope you will join me. There's so much more to come. I got some new things coming, y'all. Y'all not going to miss it. Until then, remember, as above, so below. That is absolute. No one misses karma, judgment, or justice. For within, so without, you manifest what you receive in totality. Send you love and light, and I say, see you all Monday, Sunday, mentees. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the last mentorship session. I will see you, the rest of you on Monday for Monday Madness. Or Mystic Monday, whichever. Thank you, everybody. God loves you, so do I. See you again on the other side. Until then, Ashe, beloved. Ashe. I don't believe it. Making sure I didn't admit. Okay. Bye-bye, y'all.